What if I told you that the greatest transformations in life don't come from massive changes, but from the tiniest improvements you make every single day? Just 1%. That's it. 1% better every day. It sounds too small to matter, right? But that 1% could be the difference between staying stuck where you are or building the life you've always dreamed of. Here's why. Imagine you start today and you commit to being just 1% better, not 50%, not 100%, just one. If you keep repeating that day after day, something magical happens. In 1 year, those tiny gains compound. Mathematically, 1% better every day for 365 days doesn't make you 365% better. It makes you 3,700% better. That's 37 times your original self, all from small daily improvements. Now, let's put that into real life. Think about fitness. If you try to run 10 miles on your first day, you'll burn out or quit. But if you simply start by walking around the block, then jogging the next week, then running a little further the week after, suddenly you've built endurance without even realizing it. 1% at a time. Or think about learning. Reading a whole library in a month sounds impossible, but if you read just 10 pages a day in a year, you finish 12 to 15 books. That's more than most people read in their entire adult lives. And here's a story to bring it home. There was once a struggling young man who wanted to turn his life around. He felt lost, unhealthy, and unmotivated. One day, instead of setting some massive, unrealistic goal, he told himself, I'll just do one push up. That's it. Every day, no matter what, one push up. Some days he did more, but the rule was never less than one. Weeks turned into months, and before long, that single push up became a full workout routine. He lost weight, gained strength, and more importantly, built confidence. The funny part, it all started with that one tiny step. That's the power of 1%. It's not overwhelming, it's not scary, it's achievable. But here's the truth we often forget. Just as 1% better every day leads to massive growth, 1% worse every day leads to massive decline. Skip the small good habits, ignore the little choices, and they add up too, but in the wrong direction. Eating one unhealthy meal doesn't matter. Skipping one workout doesn't matter. But repeat that every day, and suddenly you've drifted far away from where you wanted to be. This is why habits matter so much. Big goals are exciting, but it's the small, consistent actions that actually get you there. Success is not built in dramatic bursts. It's built in the quiet, ordinary days when you choose to improve just a little. Think of some of the most successful people in history: athletes, writers, inventors, leaders. Most didn't wake up one day and suddenly become great. They built greatness through thousands of small daily improvements, practices, revisions, failures, and tiny wins that stacked up over years. And you can do the same. You don't need to change everything overnight. You don't need to be perfect tomorrow. You just need to ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do today that makes me a little bit better than yesterday? It could be as simple as drinking more water, writing down your thoughts, saying thank you to someone, reading one page, doing one push-up, sleeping a little earlier. These are the little 1% shifts that quietly move your life in the right direction. And here's the best part. You don't even notice the effort after a while. Just like brushing your teeth, these actions become automatic. They become who you are. And once that happens, improvement is no longer something you try to do. It's simply what you do. So ask yourself, where do you want to be a year from now? Because whether you take action or not, the days will pass. A year will come and go. And the version of you that exists then will depend on the habits you practice now. Do you want to be 37 times better or stuck in the same place? The choice is in those tiny daily decisions. Remember this, greatness isn't built in one giant leap. It's built 1% at a time. Every small step, every small choice, every small improvement matters. So start today. Do one thing, just one, that makes you better than yesterday, and then repeat it tomorrow and the day after that. Because 1% doesn't sound like much, but given time, it becomes everything.